Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. How I've missed you. I've missed you too, Kim. I've missed you guys too. I haven't been able. I've been just making videos. Now I'm going to tell you guys something. Good morning, everybody. I have a second account, and I know some of you have found that second account. It's Majobu for Life 2, the number 2. And I can go live on that account, but I haven't been on principle with TikTok. TikTok got me tight. I'm mad with TikTok. TikTok been acting real funny. Okay? Real funny. Hey, Felicity. So I see a little bit of everybody. Hey, Gabnick, I see you this morning. I see Lynn this morning. Mama Sunshine. I said, hey, Kim. Hey, Lois. Hey, Mama. Hey, Renee. Tawana. I've missed all you guys, ladies and gents. Trust me. I've been like, really TikTok? Okay. TikTok plays a lot of games. They can play a lot of games. So I've just got to be more mindful about how I speak about things. And I did not start the live show yesterday. Due to Trump's tariffs, my computer situation is still all screwed up. So I hope to have it resolved by the end of the week. So I've had a technological delay for me. Thank you, Lynn, and so happy to see you too. Yeah, TikTok don't like you to talk about certain things, or you can't speak about it in a certain way. So I get it. I understand, TikTok. I understand. But understand in TikTok, if you dig on TikTok in enough places, because my girlfriend was mentioning this to me the other day. She was like, I put a video up and I only got 3 views. TikTok is suppressing it. But I've seen videos like that before. I'm like, yeah, but you're not the chosen few who get to do those videos. You understand? You got to be the chosen few. I love Chappelle too. You got to love those things. Hey, Nessa, I missed you too. I missed you too, sweetie. Hey, Fly Dragon, grand day to you too, and thank you so much for watching. The funny thing was, I started doing my my gym at a different time in the morning because I could, right? Because I couldn't go live, right? So I was trying to find other things to entertain me during that time frame that I would genuinely be doing live. Hey, good morning to you, Hot Blaze. And I was in the gym and I was working out and I was talking to another guy at the gym that I talk to all the time that I see him there. And this other guy says to me, he looks up and he goes, hey, I know that voice. You're from TikTok. And I was like, oh, yeah. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you for watching the videos. He said, absolutely. I appreciate you for saying it. So I thank each and every one of you and want to remind you, don't forget about the Straight No Chaser podcast. That's also one of the reasons why the last 2 weeks I've been putting out episodes on the Straight No Chaser podcast that are remastered, where I fixed the sound, because I had a couple of past episodes that I felt were really good episodes, but the sound quality wasn't good. So I've been going back and remastering a couple of those episodes to fix that sound quality. Hey, Zarvis, good morning, handsome. So I may do that for one more episode for this week. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up. I may try to record with my phone. The only reason why I don't like to do the podcast on my phone is because the camera's up there. And if I turn it the long way, the camera's over there. And then the whole time I'm looking over there and not looking at you here. And I hate all of it. So, Hey, Man of Fire, good morning. Good morning. And I just want to note, I want to say this too, to those of you who can't handle this discussion because the truth may be too much for you when I tell you about how your government doesn't work for you and how people who claim they care about you and your family and your life that don't, if that bothers you so much, this isn't the live for you. That's okay. America is full of all these freedoms. And you're able to exercise your freedom here on TikTok. But understand, if you don't follow the rules in my live, I will boot you. There will be no discussion about it. This is not a democracy in this live. What do I say all the time? It's a republic of me. If you can't live inside that republic and act like you got some sense in this republic, you can't be a part of it. Thank you so much, User Mook. Thank you so much. I'm over trying to, I told y'all, I don't really like to spend a lot of time entertaining nonsense, so I just want to go on record to say that because I'm gonna have to be more mindful, so that I can be able to spread the message that I want to share and spread too. I also wanted to say to you all, don't forget to check out the Straight No Chaser podcast. New episodes are, look, I was trying to pin a comment, but of course, TikTok, you know what? How do you pin a comment? I have no idea. It would really help me if I give up. What do they say? That's what happens when you're old. And my daughter's not home. Hey, storyteller, I missed you too, beautiful. We've been sharing like posts and talking. And matter of fact, somebody else contacted me yesterday in direct message on TikTok saying that their videos were starting to get suppressed and they were getting flags because they were talking about, I don't even want to say the name, but a certain country. And they got flagged hardcore on that. So be mindful about those discussions on TikTok too. TikTok don't like that. So I'm just making y'all aware. They don't like those discussions either. It's certain. Don Lemon he got booted too? Oh yes. That explains why I'm seeing Don Lemon pop up more doing lives on Substack. Because TikTok is trying to be very, they giving out strikes like Oprah. So be mindful. That's all I can tell y'all. TikTok is giving out strikes like Oprah. Okay? Okay, but not to the people that you think they would give them to. And so, again, thank you all for coming back and joining me again here this morning. Because I've been gone for a whole week. Chill. No, you're right. You can flirt. No, you can't even flirt. You can't do shit on TikTok. It's getting to the point you can't do shit here. So now I'm already looking for another app. Like, as much as I like this spot, and yeah, you can make some money on here, but quiet as kept, you can make money with affiliate marketing anywhere. Let's keep it all the way a buck. Okay? Let's just keep it all the way a buck, right? You can sign up for tons of affiliate programs all over the place. And you can push those affiliate links no matter where you are all over the place. So I just been looking all over the place. So as I told the young woman who contacted me yesterday, I'm checking out some stuff. When I find something that I think is worth it to like really explore, I'll let you know. Hey, living like, yeah, we back, beautiful. And Elizabeth, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you can't. You know what? TikTok flagged me and said I was bullying. Yeah, they said I was bullying Trump by talking about his age. But all them people that sat on TikTok and talked about Joe Biden's age weren't bullies. So I'm like, okay, all right. I'll just get craftier in how I talk about things. That's what you have to do. You have to get craftier. But there's been a lot that has happened. Oh, and that last live that we were in, that my live got ended immediately, I got flagged for misinformation. That's why I was taken out of my live for a whole week. No, they told me it was the age, GMAT. Hey, Kiana. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Wendy. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Peachy. Yeah, so it was straight up malarkey, Kim. But I understand. It's a game that's being played. I get it. And sometimes, and again, this is where I go and checking myself. You have to remember, when you don't own the place that you plant your feet, you have to play by their rules. That is the reality, y'all. And rich people own almost everything. This is what I try to tell y'all all the time. Rich people own almost everything. And so when rich people own almost everything, they determine what information gets shared on their platforms. I'm just telling y'all. They determine it. Is the band coming back, or did they... What do you mean, Kim, when you say is the band coming back? No. Well, no, you mean the ban of TikTok? No, not yet. Not yet. But I think that TikTok is being overly sensitive right now because of their concern about it. So that's what I think is happening. Yeah, you make be kidding. A lot of people chose Trump over Harris, but I go that they chose Trump over Harris because they one. You see now people saying I didn't know, because they got caught up in the celebrity of just voting for a guy that they saw on television. They didn't care about his policies until they showed up at their front doorstep. Now they care. Well, now it's too late. Now I'm sitting up here dancing. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's how I am. Because everybody was dancing just a few months ago. What Kanye say? It was all good just a week ago. So I feel no sorrow for it. None at all. People voted for this. So I say let them all have it. I keep telling you guys. Oh, now I know we weren't together when this happened, but y'all saw how the Senate, that budget bill in the Senate. Didn't I tell y'all to keep calling and emailing those people, and don't stop calling and emailing those people? I know that you may think that stuff doesn't work. Absolutely it works. Absolutely it works to call and email those people. Yup, because they can't even, the Senate parliamentarian was like, nope. This bill is a violation of the rules. Nope. Now, you know Chuck Grassley's still out there trying to sell it to you. And other Republicans. Hey, Wendy, good morning, beautiful. And again, I want to say thank you all for welcoming me back. Thank you all for coming back. I've missed you so much. And if you could tap that like button this morning to again show TikTok, we not playing with y'all. And that share button, and with the share, copy link counts as a share for me. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. But, you know, so much has happened in this time. Keep and stay on the Senate. Stay on your House representatives. Don't stop, y'all. Don't stop. Don't stop. They're feeling that heat. Because, again, they got to look for money. They need money. And they're going to take money out of your family's pocket. The government, see, I keep saying this question. Even if Republicans, even if their argument is government is no good, okay, if that's your argument, then why are we paying federal taxes? Because working class Americans pay more federal taxes than any rich person. So essentially, our tax dollars are being used to funnel money to rich people. Why are we paying for that? You shouldn't be okay with paying for that. And I'm trying to remind everybody it's not okay that we pay for that. Because that's what y'all watching. Y'all watching, in my opinion, you're watching private industry take over government. They want to try to privatize as many services as possible. And I put up a video about this yesterday. I don't think y'all understand the danger of privatization of your government services. So you have a private business, right? They privatize your stuff through a business. But that business is a publicly traded company. Government ain't got no oversight over them. The most they could do is a contract where they do that contract review and they rate the contract. So they still gonna get the money. Even if they get a D or F on that contract, they still gonna get the money. So it's basically taking our tax dollars, not making government any more efficient, but funneling guaranteed tax dollars to private companies that get guaranteed federal money. That's guaranteed profits. So they just keep going making more and more money off of our money. So we get less services from the government, but the private industry gets more money from the government. Exactly, Nessa. That is the plan. The plan is to privatize, but have no accountability. But you still pay. You pay. Rich people are still not going to pay because, see, remember, they're still trying to give them a tax cut. So on top of rich people not paying their fair share in taxes, you and me are paying their share, and then they're taking our government and privatizing it and funneling the money back into the rich people's businesses. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. You don't have to like me as a liberal. That's fine. You're not supposed to like everybody. That's okay. What isn't okay is for your government to lie to you in your face and claim what they're doing for you is making government more efficient, making government better and work for you. That shit all a lie. All of that's designed to take your government tax dollars, because they're going to raise your taxes. They have to give the rich people a tax cut. So they raise your taxes for you to pay for more rich people to make more money. And then for the government to continue to tell you, you don't work hard enough. Yeah, people have a lot of issue with accepting the truth, but lying to yourself doesn't change the truth. That's what I'm trying to get people to see. Lying to yourself doesn't change the truth. Rich people love exactly who, Mom. I keep telling folks, rich people love welfare. If you're giving away something for free from government, rich people are the first people in line. First people in line. Not the last, the first. Because they're the cheapest. They're the first people who don't want to spend their own damn money. I keep trying to tell y'all, when people fell for that crap, when people fell for that stuff, when Elon Musk was not taking a salary from government, or they don't need to. They don't need to. Everything else they're doing is going to make them way more money than that little piece of penny money that they get from government. That ain't no money. You know who thinks that's money? Us. Poor working class people, the 99.9. And I feel like the only way I can get people to hear it is when I say, if you're in the 99.9, you're poor. If you got a Lexus, you poor. You living in a $400,000 house, you still poor. You work a job every day that you go to in a company that you don't own, you're poor. Yep, you're just a working poor. That's all. That's all. But the rich people want to create a separation between the 99.9%. They want us to be like, well, I'm not like you. You're on food stamps. You're poor. What? You ain't that far away from that shit yourself. Living in your middle class. And I'm telling you, as a person that's middle class, I know I'm 1 or 2 checks away from the fucking street. I'm not special. I'm not special. I was born at a certain time. I had certain circumstances in my life that allowed me to be in a position that I'm in. I'll be honest about mine. Yep, middle class and barely getting by. I'll be honest about my shit. Hell, I was in Walmart this morning looking at the price of cereal going $5. That's a lot of money for cereal. A lot of money for cereal. A lot of people don't like to say stuff like that. I will. Because I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm somebody I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I got hundreds of thousands. I don't even have thousands of dollars in the bank. Yeah, I got a couple, but that's money to pay a bill. That ain't money. That ain't fuck you money. I'm being honest. Thank you, Ashley. I go according to need. That's not how I live my life. So many people keep lying. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. That's how we got here, America. You pretending to be somebody you're not. Watching rich people on TV and these reality shows. Rich people want you to spend your money so damn bad, they make reality TV shows showing you their fake ass reality, because that ain't really how they living. That's the TV version of the shit. You feel me? They don't want to make you feel too bad. Right? They don't want to make you feel too bad. They want to make you feel like you can at least attain some of that shit. You feel me? And a lot of times, the people that's really got money, those people ain't on reality TV. I'm going to just keep it all the way above. Those people aren't on reality TV at all. Yeah. Because they rich. They don't need TV money. Fuck out of here. They don't need it. You know the people on TV? Them people in the 99.9% like the rest of us. But they got a little bit more money than most of us. But they ain't in the 0.1%. But they got enough money to look like they got money to trick us into spending money we don't have. Oh, Lauren, thank you so much for being here, beautiful. But y'all get it? Exactly, Zarvis. The rich people got their own TV stations. Kardashians, let me explain something. Before, Kardashians didn't have 0.1% money. Before, they didn't. Now they do. Over time, they do have that money. But in the beginning, they didn't have it. In the beginning, Kardashians were exactly what I told you they were. They had enough money to live good, but they weren't the 0.1%. They still had to work. You understand? They still had to work. They didn't have generational money that they could just sit on and not do nothing. They had to work. Now they don't have to work. They choose to. They're addicted to the fame. But understand, the Kardashians were another product sent to the masses to convince you to buy shit you didn't need. Thank you so much for the follow, honey. Now Tracy says rent was $850 in 2022. $1050 last year, and it climbed to $1,500 now at $1,550. Exactly, because rich people, people always say, if you're a billionaire, why do you need more money? You know why? Because it's a competition amongst rich people. At some point, rich people getting money is a competition amongst rich people, right? We're competing against who has the most. It isn't about the fact that I got more money than I can ever spend. Who cares? It's about you got more money than me. And I can't have that. So I got to keep competing with you so I can get some money too. Did you ever think you'd find sounds to have green agree? Okay, I'm going to go off topic for a hot second too to answer Pup Ido's question. Pup, understand, Marjorie Taylor Greene, let me go back. A broken clock is right at least twice a day. That's the first thing. Second thing, Marjorie Taylor Greene is pandering. She's pandering. Understand. She ain't really left her side from Trump, but she is pandering because she realizes that Trump doing what he did really doesn't align with what they've all been saying. But at the same time, she can't totally quit him because she needs him. She ain't got no policies that work. She don't have anything that helps anybody. You understand? So it is pandering. And it's a distraction. Y'all got to understand, Donald Trump is really good about manipulating the media. He's very good about that. And the Republican Party ain't too far behind. They manipulate it too. Yeah, it wasn't on my bingo card, but you know what? I know with Republicans, they will eat their own to stay in power. That's what I do know. Now, that's on my bingo card. Republicans eating their own Republicans? Oh, that's on my bingo card. You're going to have bingo every time with that. Because they always eat their own. Always. Because there becomes a point you can never be too far right for them. Hey, Moonchild. Good morning, beautiful. Federal government collects $447 trillion in revenue in America every year and blows through it every year, D. Wood. That's why I always say, if Elon Musk and Doge really wanted to get rid of wasteful spending, why didn't they start at the Pentagon with all those defense contracts? Because it was not an exercise in cleaning up government and fixing government spending. It was an exercise in rich people getting more control over government. You see, Honey Bunny is paying $2,200 for a one-bedroom apartment. My first one-bedroom was all utilities included. I paid $450 a month. I don't identify with that at all. I paid $450 a month for a one-bedroom apartment, all utilities included. I am going to run for office, user 709. I'm running on my local level. It wasn't draining the swamp. Yeah, Elon didn't drain the swamp. All they did was so to anybody, if you may have thought that you were draining the swamp, not only have you allowed more swamp animals in, beloved, this swamp will not be cleaned in your lifetime or my lifetime or maybe even your children's lifetime. That's how grimy it's gotten. Y'all don't understand. Rich people want everything. This is bigger than Trump. I'm trying to get people to see. I use Donald Trump as a hook to get folk in to hear the conversation, but I have an understanding and I know that this is bigger than Trump. This is bigger than Elon. This is the Republican Party as a whole. They just hide behind Trump. Trump is a wonderful distraction. All the real nefarious shit, that's happening in Congress. Yeah, that's happening in the House and Senate by elected officials. Because they know Trump can only do so much through an EO. They already know that. Yep, this is Project 2025. The very thing that everybody kept telling folks was coming. And folks were saying, oh, no, it's not coming. Oh, no, it's not coming. I hope young people, you woke up. I hope you woke up because you got used. They got you all worked up on the internet before the election about so many things. And I think for a lot of you, you didn't even understand what you were worked up by. You were more worked up by what was happening outside of your country than you were about what was happening inside your country. You weren't even paying attention to the fact that your government, see, you're a young person. I can't imagine being a young person in America today. Hey, Miss K, I miss y'all too. I can't imagine being a young person today. How you gonna get ahead when it looks like the system is set up to keep you behind? How? And then when you help it, you can't help it oppress you. You can't help it oppress you. You got rich people right now. The reason why they put so much money in the government, y'all, is because it works when they do it. I'm going to give you a great example. In Florida, they're having this issue in Florida. I saw this story the other day on Reddit. They're having this issue in Florida. It's a gated community in Florida where the rich folks live. You know, the Zuckerbergs and I don't know if Zuckerberg lives there, but I know, hold on, I'm trying to find it now. I'm going to bring it up. And I know Ivanka Trump lives there on this little place. Jared Kushner. This is in Florida, right? And so, hold on, let me find the thing. Because when I saw it the other day, I was like, yeah, that's kind of what I've been saying to me. No, it's not even Palm Beach. It's somewhere else, Kim. Because I was like, oh, I didn't know about that. Hold on, let me find it. Okay, here it is. Because a plan just got approved in Florida, right? And of course, DeSantis is going to sign it, right? Yep, Star Island. You're absolutely correct. So, hold on, I believe it is Star Island. Right, Jeff Bezos lives here. Somebody just bought a vacant lot on this island for $110 million. This explains to you how much money is on this little island, right? Tom Brady lives there. Ivanka Trump lives there. Jared Kushner lives there. And I'm sorry, it's called Indian Creek Village. I'm sorry, it's not Indian Creek Village. Indian Creek Village is under pressure by a neighboring town in Surfside, where basically these rich people, they want to be able to move their sewage underneath the streets of the working class town close to it. And the town was trying to block the ability to do that, or to say, y'all got to pay $10 million to help cover the cost, to help cover the historical cost for the system. The rich people didn't want to pay the $10 million. So what did they do? They lobbied locally. And so when they lobbied locally, what happened? A bill got put in front of the Florida legislature that was passed, got sent to DeSantis's desk, and he signed a bill. And in this bill, it makes it so that neighboring towns, it prevents them from intervening. They can't do a damn thing. Y'all see? Rich, it's not that they don't have the money. They don't want to pay. That's how you stay rich. You don't stay rich by just paying money on anything. That's what we think, the 99.9. Rich people know that that's not how they stay rich. Exactly. They got to be greedy. They got to hoard stuff. And so I'm looking at the local Floridian government and going, To the people who live in Florida, your government doesn't work for you. Your government works for rich people. Rich people. And your federal government works for them too, allegedly. That's what it looks like. They're working really hard with putting together tax plans to make sure that rich people keep their money in their pocket. But that money has to come from somewhere, y'all. It's got to come from somewhere. Y'all know we got one. We've got a couple this morning. Yeah, thank you, mods. We've got a couple this morning. Gotten a couple this morning. But it shouldn't be. Rich people are some of the most stingy people. They're not the philanthropists in the way that people try to sell you on the shit. They help people up until that tax break. Once that tax break hit, that's it. All my charity stops. All my charity stops. Kim, I'll reach out to you because I am going to need more mods. I'll send you a message after today. After the live today, I meant to say that. But understand, rich people want more. They want more. But you've been brainwashed by other rich people and the system to believe, oh, they just want to help you. No, they don't. They want stuff. They want money. Think about it. It ain't that much to own. Ain't that much left. You feel me? But they looking to buy everything. Yep, they own their own charities. Thank you. If y'all think for once that rich people, listen, I'm telling you, think about yourself. Just think about yourself, right? You know why we give more to help people? Because we identify with people. We see ourselves in people. We go, if not for the grace of God, it could be us. So we're always thinking about how we could pay it forward. Rich people don't think like that. They don't think like that. I mean, they'll give away a little money around the holidays, you know, because that make them feel good. Buy the money that they would spend on a purse, use it to buy toys. Dolly Parton she's an anomaly. We know Dolly built different. See, Dolly built different, nerd alert. Most celebrities ain't like Dolly Parton. Now, there are a lot of celebrities that do a lot of things and don't say nothing. They just do it. Those are the people that are really doing things. The people who run around and gotta brag, gotta have a camera every time they do something, they ain't doing shit. That's performative, right? Because when you're really doing things, you just do them. Now, I'm not saying you can't talk about it, but to make a production of it, that's something different. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with making a production of it. But there are a lot of celebrities that do a lot of great things. Dolly Parton is one of them. She is one of them. Dolly Parton been doing great things to help people for decades. I'm going to tell you somebody else who builds affordable housing for people. Don't talk about it much. Beyonce and Jay-Z. They build affordable housing in Texas. They don't say nothing though. Because we don't need to say nothing. We just do it. Right? Yep, Dolly's Imagination Library. There are a lot of celebrities who just do it and don't say nothing. Nah, that ain't one of them. What they say? You said RFK Jr. Oh, you said JFK. Yeah, JFK Jr. I almost saw RFK. Girl, I almost blocked you, girl. No. No, you got to bring Humeric back. Humeric wasn't, they were saying JFK Jr., not RFK. You got to unblock them some type of way. Yeah, they weren't saying anything. They weren't saying anything bad, actually. Let me see if I could find their name again. Yeah, because I'm going to unblock them. Yeah, they weren't saying anything bad. They were saying the other one. Damn, I don't have no anything in here. Oh, here we go. I'll block them. But I know JFK Jr. is gone, but they were just saying that person used to do stuff for people. That's all. That's all. They were just saying that they used to do stuff for people. I didn't I didn't take that as as doing something else. I'm just keeping it a buck. I didn't see it that way. I unblocked them. Oh, nerd alert, you're available as well. Okay, no problem. Yeah, because it's getting a little, what they say, it's getting hot in here. So hot. So let me stop, because they'll be done flag my ass again. You can't say shit in this place. I'm like, what? You can't say nothing in this or TikTok no more. Nothing. Yeah, and see, yeah, Wendy, that's why I went on ahead and stopped, Cheryl. You can't say nothing here. You can't say nothing on this thing. Yeah, and I'm gonna be on the tube. I've been loading stuff up over on the tube, but I gotta get better over there on that YouTube. I gotta get better, but I'm waiting on my computer to get finished. That's the issue. And Trump don't help. I'm waiting on a shipment. I can't take it no more. I'm like, now, I want to tell you guys, did you see the post that I put up yesterday about the whole Strait of Hormuz thing? I had seen Mr. Global talk about it, so I went to dig on it. And it looks like Iran is talking about closing the Strait of Hormuz, and that's important because oil comes through there, right? Oil comes through there. And so now it's rumored that our government is talking to the Chinese, asking them to talk to Iran for us. Wait a minute, we're in the middle of a trade war with them. So I figure, if I was China, if you want me to do anything for you, you're going to have to lift all sanctions, all tariffs, everything. You understand? They would have to give me everything. Yeah, I just find it so funny. This is why my grandmother always used to say, be careful of the toes you step on today, for they may be connected to the ass you have to kiss tomorrow. Folks be forgetting that. That's some real stuff. Wait, that's some real, and China doesn't need to talk to Iran for us, right? Because China doesn't need that. They got plenty of gas. They don't need it. They good. They've been preparing. This is why it's important to be mindful, right? But America busted like a bull in a china shop, made a whole bunch of enemies out of their allies. And now somebody that wasn't technically an ally before, but you were cordial, right? You were cordial, but you decided to just go all the way in and be ham with it. Now you need them. I wouldn't do shit for them. That's just me. Hey, Sassy. Drill baby drill won't change anything. Yeah, it won't change nothing. That's the thing. Bye. Had to let you go. Because drill baby drill won't fix this. It won't fix it. And if y'all think for 1 second that American oil manufacturers are not going to raise their price just because they can, y'all ain't figured out yet where y'all at yet. This is a capitalistic ass country. Of course they're going to raise their damn prices. You have companies raising their prices now, claiming tariffs is why they got to raise their prices when their products aren't even impacted by tariffs. But they're using it as a shield to make more money because they know they can. And guess what else they know? They know Americans are going to be sheep and pay it. They know that you're not going to blame your government. They know you're not going to be proactive and say, hey, government, why are you taxing us to buy things? Because tariffs are taxes on us. And the government is taxing us. See, rich people don't give a shit about tariffs. They can afford it. But can you afford it? How much money can you afford to pay? That's why I keep asking people, how much can you afford to lose for Trump's trade war? How much can you afford to lose when government doesn't work for you? How much can you afford to lose? Because I know I can't afford to lose a whole lot. I ain't got it like that. All I got is all I got any damn way. Shit, I'm going to keep it all the way a buck. One of the reasons why I'm in a home now is because when my mother passed away, she left a life insurance policy, which put me in a position to pay off all my debt and buy a house. and still have money left over. I got lucky. I got lucky. My mother, one of the things she said to me as she was in the process of expiring, I still remember when she was still at home before she went into hospice, we were watching television, and my mother said to me, get your ass in the house before Obama get out of office. Get your ass in the house. Because when he gets out of office, it's going to be harder and harder to get into a house. And she wasn't wrong. She was right. She was right. It's harder and harder. You know why? Because it's getting more and more and more and more expensive. She was right. And I did exactly what my mama told me to do. Yep. Us too. Because if we didn't do it then, wasn't never going to happen. Guaranteed, I would have still been sitting. We all would have been sitting in an apartment. It wasn't that we didn't want to be in a house. It's just that there was never enough money to save towards getting there. You know what? Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. And this was back when mortgage rates was 2-something, 3-something%. You understand? But the cost of living in America is so expensive. If you don't get a windfall of money come in somewhere to you, it's almost impossible. Like I was thinking about one of my neighbors that live in my neighborhood, you know, because there's public information what you buy your house for, right? And so they paid a nice penny for that house. And I know it has an in-law suite in there with like a full service kitchen, you know, and their in-laws live with them. But the couple is always at work. And I said, and you know what it made me think? Their in-laws probably help them buy the home. Because 9 times out of 10, they wouldn't have been able to buy that house if it wasn't for the in-laws helping out in purchasing their home. So they're all living there together, but the in-laws are really the only ones that get to enjoy the home. Because you got to go to work every day. All you got time to do is sleep in that house. You sleep in there, you eat, you may get a little bit of entertainment in that house. That's about it. That's about it. Oh, it's going to be real bad, Lauren. Real bad. It's about to be epically bad. Like I made very clear, I lost my job months ago due to Elon Musk. My husband lost his job about a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. He was government too. Got pushed out into early retirement. Not only did they get pushed into early retirement, they got pushed into early retirement, not told when they'll even receive their first retirement paycheck. They're not getting any more regular paychecks and not told we don't know nothing. He just was told nothing. Me, I'm still getting paid. They're paying me and I'm at home. How is this cleaning up government? How does this stop wasteful? And I make great money, y'all. I make 6 figures, a nice, great 6 figures. And the government has been paying me to sit at home since February. Under the guise that they're saving money. While they totally dismantle my entire agency. Because I used to work for USAID. So they total disbanding of the entire agency. But they've been paying us all to stay home since February. Make it make sense. Anybody who took that fork in the road, they paying them till September. To sit on their ass at home. Your money, your tax dollars. Because I need y'all to understand who's paying for it. You're paying for it. I'm paying for it. This is why when I would work in government and if I would see wasteful spending, my ass would get mad. I would say something out loud like, hey, yo, I pay for this shit too. I would make it very clear to say my money helps pay for that stuff. We shouldn't be doing wasteful things. Because we pay for that. And the more we waste, the more money they're going to want. The more money we have to pay. That's what I always thought about. I always thought about that. But what you see now is it's okay for government to waste money as long as it's in pursuit of getting it to rich people. They just won't give any money to you or me. They won't feed your family, make your communities better, make your schools better, open more libraries. They won't do none of that. They're doing everything to make it worse. Oh, your son worked for the Department of Transportation. He been home since February. And again, how is that a good use of his time? I've tried to find a job, but shit, most of the people in most of the companies in my area, they get government contracts. Well, ain't no government contracts. And I don't want to go back into government because I don't trust it. I don't trust it. So what are Americans supposed to do? We supposed to take whatever we can get from rich people. That's what. See, this is also about rich people leveling the playing field, y'all. That's what I think. It's about them leveling the playing field. A lot of small towns, you know how you can go to some towns in America and see where they were totally deserted because of back in the day, you know, something economically happened and they never recovered. Oh, we about to get that times 10. Times 10. A lot of these small towns were already struggling. But again, if America didn't want them to struggle, they never would have let Walmart into them. Yeah. I'm going to say it and keep on saying it. Walmart ruined a whole lot of damn communities under the guise of bringing jobs. Yeah, low-wage jobs. Jobs where you'll never make enough money to feed your family. Jobs where you'll never make enough and you'll still need food stamps. Yeah. Jobs where Walmart gets tax handouts to build in those communities, while then you still have to go to the government and get money to help feed you. Then Walmart took and donated money to a campaign for Republicans to get in office and Trump to get in office, only for them to cut your food supplement money. See? They want you working 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. Let the streets raise your kids. Or better yet, make your children work. What do they need school for? There's no Department of Education anymore, right? Y'all got to pay attention and look at the game. All these pieces coming together. Yeah, and then cut education. It's not an accident. It's not an accident. You pointed out wasted work and told not to worry. Yeah, I'm with you, Nerd Alert. No, I worry because I'm like, that's my money that I'm missing out on when y'all wasting money. Yeah, I'm with you, Nerd Alert. I say something too. I'm not gonna sit there and let you pretend that wasting money is okay. Because then later on, when I want more money, they gonna say, oh, well, we ain't got no money. Yeah, because y'all wasting it. What did that say? Not this man, Trump, arguing to the void on his platform. Yeah, Ashley. It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. And in Florida, they're trying to loosen the child labor laws. They want those children to get to work. See, y'all got to remember, now that they've pushed out immigrants, right? They pushed out immigrants. Y'all saw my video yesterday. Farmers are suffering trying to find workers, though. Is what I've been saying. Americans, 1, don't want farming jobs. And 2, most ain't built to do the work anyway. We got to be honest. Most Americans don't have the physical ability to work on a fucking farm all day long. They not built for the shit. Let's just keep it a buck. But so many people lie to themselves. Oh, no, they're taking our jobs. They're taking our jobs. You ain't about to go out there and do what those people are because you ain't got the physical ability to do what they do. You don't. It's real easy to say something's easy when you look from the outside in. But it's in practice, when you get into it, it ain't as easy as it looks. Like, for example, a person who picks strawberries, somebody who picks strawberries. A grape picker also has a system that allows them to pick strawberries extremely fast. Faster than most, right? Because time is money. You can't take a long time to pick strawberries if you want to make money, right? And you got to get them off the vine by a certain amount of time, or it ain't going to be no good. Everything's a time. I've watched, it's a guy here on TikTok that I follow that picks strawberries. I can't do that work. I already know. I'm looking at it going, I'm not even built for it. I know I can't do that. I know I can't. I'm not even going to pretend that I can. They don't make the shit look easy, because I don't never watch those videos and go, that looks like easy work. But I watch that and I go, that is a skill. And it is. Yep, say it again, Michael. But eating healthy is expensive, and majority of Americans are out of shape. They're not physically ready to do those types of jobs. And listen, you're talking to a woman. I go to gym 4 days a week. And even I say I couldn't handle picking strawberries 8 hours, 10 hours a day. Physically, I don't think I could handle that. I'm sure I couldn't handle it. I just know I couldn't. So I'm going for people who don't work out. No fucking way. And then you top that with heat. These people out there in the heat. Come on. Come on. Wake up, America. You're privileged, and you were really ignorant and thinking that you had all the answers. Honey, my first day is my last day. Lauren, I wouldn't make it a day. A lot of these farmers are saying they can't even get American workers to last a day. Most of them don't even last until lunch. Because it's hard work. If it was easy, everybody would do it, wouldn't they? But it isn't easy work. That shit is hard. Now, you got to pay more for having access to produce. Why? For one simple reason. You're paying more because they don't have enough workers. Y'all gonna learn. This is also why I told you to grow some food. Now on my other TikTok account, the Majobu 2 account, I'm starting today a series on showing 30 days of videos of me growing food that I've been growing. And I started just from a seed pack I bought from the TikTok shop. I never made not one video about that seed pack from the TikTok shop. In terms of like trying to sell it. And I was like, you know what? Let me see if it works first. That part. That part. And let me see if it works first. And it does. My corn is doing fabulous. My tomatoes are popping up. Now, I have some 2 peach trees, but I got those. My daughter got those from a colleague at work that gave us 2 peach trees. But I took them shits. Like, what? Peaches? Stop playing with it. Of course, I take peach trees. So, I got 2 peach trees growing. I got corn. I got tomatoes. I got cantaloupe. I got watermelon. I got some string beans. I got green onions. So I'm putting some videos on my other account up on that today, starting that 30-day thing of showing the progress. Plant something today and just keep going. Don't say it's too late. It's not too late. Just grow something. It's like enough's enough. When I went to Aldi's the other day, was it Aldi's? No, I was at Lidl's. Because I go to Aldi's and Lidl's. I love both of those stores. And I was in Lidl's. And I knew I didn't have any potatoes in the house, but I didn't feel like going to Costco. So I said, I'll just pick up a couple of potatoes out of Lidl's. And I picked up 4 potatoes. Those 4 potatoes was $5. I waved over the guy. I said, take this off. I'm not paying $5 for 4 potatoes. He said, you picked the biggest potatoes. I said, I don't give a shit. In the past, it would have cost me $2. I'm not paying $5 for that. I can get a whole big-ass bag of potatoes for $5 at Costco. No. Take it off. So I took it off. I'm not paying that. 4 potatoes for $5? A box of cereal in Walmart this morning was $5. $5. I told you I'm cheap. I'm not paying that type of money for a fucking potato. Get out of here. $5 for one box of cereal. This is Walmart. This is Walmart. Now, my thing is, we already had families in America who were getting food assistance, who couldn't make it to the end of the month already with the food assistance they were getting. Now with inflation and all this other stuff, y'all know people going hungry halfway through the month. Halfway through the month, their food is running out. Elderly people, families, Walmart has to jack up their prices. Sanopa, you know why? Because they're not about to lose on their profits. See, this is the other thing y'all have to remember. No company is going to sacrifice their profits to put more money in your pocket. They don't give a shit about your family. The Waltons care about their family more than they care about any of our families. Our families are not important. You know when they say they care about your family? When they try to sell you something. When they're trying to sell you something, they'll tell you how much they love your family. Oh, we love your family. We love your family. You need this for your family. They don't love your family. They don't give a shit about your family. Yep, say it again, Michael. Their great nephews and nieces need another yacht. This is about rich people getting more rich. Oh, and I need y'all to know something about Dollar Tree, because one of the reps in Dollar Tree told me this when I went there the other day. First, I'm going to tell you, Dollar Tree got 100% grade A natural honey. Take your ass to the dollar store and get it. Now, they got two types of honey. They got one honey that has corn syrup in it. You don't want that. That's bad stuff. That's just sugar. You don't want that shit. Get the 100% grade A honey. Hold on. I'm going to go get the bottle so you can see what it looks like, so y'all know what to look for. Hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. I gotta put a paper or something behind it because it's a clear kind of bottle. Oh shit, that ain't work either. Look. This ain't working, y'all. Hold on, let me see. If I hold this book, can you see this? No. Okay. Let me see if I can put my hand behind it. Yeah. Okay, there it is. You can't really see. I'm trying to make it so you can see the name of it. But TikTok won't show you the name. But see, it's in my other TikTok account. Take your ass to Dollar Tree. Now they're selling 100% grade A honey. Honey's expensive right now. If you're like me and you like honey, to use honey in your tea instead of sugar, like refined sugar, honey is extremely expensive. Extremely expensive. Go to the dollar store. But the name of the honey is called Global Brands Hive to Home. It's called Hive to Home. 100% honey. Hive to Home. Grade A. $1.25. I bought like 5 or 6 of them out of there. Because I was like, ooh, that's a good price. Because in some grocery stores, a little small thing of honey like that is like $6. I'm not paying $6 for honey. Shit, I'd come off. It's cheaper to get bees. Like the hell? I'm not doing that. But I'm going to tell you something that they told me. And Storyteller is telling people, because I know Storyteller's in Hawaii, and somebody else is on here from Hawaii. Her family has 75 hives and they sell locally. So if you're local to her, because I know there's some other Hawaiians in here, check her out. And they may even ship. I don't know. They may ship honey too. So keep in mind, Storyteller is someone you might want to reach out to. But I want to tell you something that the rep told me at Dollar Tree when I was there, when I bought all this stuff last week. She told me that Dollar Tree is changing all of their stores. All of Dollar Tree stores are changing again. They're moving into bigger stores and they're changing their prices. They will have some items will be $1.25, but by and large, they're going to be like a Dollar General or Family Dollar now. So inflation has changed Dollar Tree too. You ain't going in there no more and getting everything $1.25. So just prepare yourselves because it's coming. Yep. The lady told me. Yep. She was the manager and she told me. She said that because they've already been working on her store. Yep. So just so y'all know, Dollar Tree is going to turn into, it's going to be sort of like a Family Dollar, Dollar General. But most of the stuff in there will not be $1.25 anymore. Yep, you can't have nothing. Oh, I want to show y'all one more thing I found at the dollar store. Hold on. This was something else I found. Look at it. Hold on. Let me see. You see? That's a cup. You see? It's huge. Huge for I fill it up with water and I drink 2-3 of those a day. Hold on, I'm gonna take this background down. Hold on, so y'all can see. I'm gonna take this background down because I'm gonna be wrapping up the live in a second anyway. So I want y'all to be able to see the honey and see that. Dollar Tree. Look how big this thing is. You see my head, okay? Listen, $1.25. Comes with a straw. I use this thing and I fill it up and I drink water throughout the day. This is the stuff that will no longer be $1.25 anymore, y'all. Just so you know. Eventually, it's going to go up. This is that honey. That's the honey right there. That's the honey. It's $1.25 at Dollar Tree. If you see it in there, this grade A honey. They have another one, but that has corn syrup in it, so you got to read it. Some honey that the companies try to sell you have corn, actually have sugar in it. You don't want that. Bees make enough. Honey's sweet. I never understand the need to put sugar in it. Honey's already sweet. Yeah, so pick this up. If y'all don't, if you see it in your dollar store, this is a good find. When I saw it, I said $1.25 for grade A 100% honey. You can't beat that. And it comes from, it's a product of India. So it comes out of India, but it's distributed through some American company. But for $1.25, yeah, nah, no. Now see, I add brown sugar and some other stuff, like if I'm cooking something, but just honey, man, people got to stop it with their addiction to sugar. America, sugar is taking us down, man. Sugar is hard to kick, and I know it is, but sugar will destroy your life. And let me tell you, I love sugar. I ain't going to sit up here and say it to you. Yeah, I go to gym, but I do like sugar. I was in Walmart this morning, and I was this close to buying some candy, but I felt disrespected because a candy bar was like almost $3. So instead, I did a video. I taped it. I'm going to put it on my other account there because I was pissed. I was like, I wanted some damn turtles. But they cost too much. See, one of the beautiful things about the dollar store is candy and snacks. All that stuff's going to go up. All of it's going to go up. All of it is going to go up because they cannot afford to sell those things to you and to me anymore for $1.25. Oh, Michael, what kind of coffee do you like? See, I like that Cafe Bustelo, and that Cafe Bustelo is cheap. You can find that at Aldi's and Lidl's. Lidl's has good coffee that is not the big name brand coffee, but they have good coffee. Lidl's does, and it's cheap. Look, see, Marky understands where I'm coming. Marky identifies with me. He sees that turtles are expensive. And I go, if turtles are expensive, you know damn well katydids are off the Richter right now. You couldn't pay me to buy a can of katydids right now because katydids was already pricey. So if turtles are pricey now, you know katydids got to be close to $15, $20 a can. And katydids, oh, they taste so good. Oh, God. I tell y'all I work out for food. People think I be lying. I go to gym to fucking eat. Right now, I got a half a pork shoulder in my deep freezer downstairs, and I have been hankering to make pernil for weeks. But I'm trying to cut back on my pork consumption. I'm trying. But I be feeling like Chris Rock in New Jack City. It just be calling me, man. It be calling me. Like the fuck? Costco has emergency food supply for 65. Oh, they do? I have to check it out. Yeah, ain't nothing like some Pernil, honey. Yeah, I remember when KDD's was $5. And even back then, we thought $5 was a lot of money. Now it's like $15, $20 for fucking KDD's. Get out of here. Why pork? Pork isn't lean. No, it's not that it isn't lean. They just tell you to watch your pork consumption. So I try to be better because quiet as kept, I could eat pork every day of the week. Every day of the week, I could eat pork. There is nothing like bacon. Like, that's the only reason why I can't, well, that's not the only reason. But that's one of the reasons why I can't stop eating pork is bacon. It's like when they figured out that cut made this thing called bacon. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all see how I'm suffering right now? I could see those little thin or thick, nice pieces of pork cooking in their own. Listen, I got some bacon in the refrigerator. I'm trying not to have bacon for breakfast. Let's not talk about bacon. I'm trying to do good right now. Yeah, pork can give you a lot of problems. You're making bacon right. I bet you it smells so good too. I wouldn't mind having bacon right now and make myself some grits with a little bit, put some American cheese, a slice of American cheese in there, real cheese, not that American cheese product, real cheese, American cheese in there. And then, look, I'm about to throw y'all off real quick, but I don't care because I don't like my grits sweet. Throw some hot sauce in them grits and then crunch up my bacon and plop it in the grits and mix it all up. Oh, Jesus. Stop playing with me. Russ, I don't think I can live without a BLT either. And I bought tomatoes yesterday. I should make a BLT today, shouldn't I? I know I should stop, Lynn. It's hard. I don't even know how we got on the subject of bacon. I'm going to go fix bacon. I know it. I just know it. I know it. I was going to make eggs at first. I went to gym this morning. I didn't stop and have anything bad. I made a tea at 7-Eleven. I used honey. I haven't eaten anything yet this morning because I like to work out on an empty stomach. I don't like to work out. I don't know how people work out with a full stomach. Maybe you want to go to sleep. I can't do that. I got to work out on an empty stomach. I like to feel my stomach touching my back while I'm working out. At the most, I'll drink, like I did have my protein drink while I was working out, but I can't work out on like having a big meal. I like my meal to be post-workout kind of situation. And I'm thinking, you girl, you know you should have the proper post-workout meal to build muscle. Y'all see me thinking about it, right? I already know I'm going to lose. I'm trying. Now, if I don't have no cheese in here, I won't make grits. And if I don't make no grits, I probably won't make bacon. But you know what? I'm a compromise. I'm going to make eggs, but I'm going to cook them in bacon grease. Listen. That's the compromise. I'm going to make eggs, but I'm going to cook them in bacon grease. Yep. Everybody wins. So what they say? Nobody wins when the family feuds, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make eggs, but I'm going to cook them in bacon grease. Because I don't know about y'all, but I don't throw out my bacon grease. I pour it to the side to use on other things. So, yeah, it is the breakfast of champions. Yep. I'm pretty sure that Michael Phelps has probably had a couple of pieces. Yeah, he's had eggs for breakfast. That's breakfast of champions. His may have not been cooked in bacon grease, but those are minor differences, little things. They don't matter. Yeah, it is a Southern thing. There's nothing like bacon grease. Oh, fat. Well, not true. The only thing better than bacon grease is fatback grease. You know how y'all remember the Wendy Williams show? And anytime Wendy had food on the show, her mouth would start watering and she'd have to keep wiping her mouth. That's me. I'm that chick. Just, I could see the fat back. I could see them in the cast iron skillet. I could see them in the cast iron skillet. I could smell it. Jesus. What I wouldn't use for some fried fatback right now. Ooh. I wish my grandma was still alive right now so she could make me some greens with some white potatoes in them and some fried fat pack, some fried chicken, and chocolate cake for dessert. Oh, Lord. Listen, Linda. Listen, let me stop. Y'all got me sitting here greedy. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten this morning. I want to thank y'all for coming back today. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. I've missed you guys. I've missed you so much. And I thought about going to doing it on YouTube during the time. And I was like, I'm still going to do my morning show on YouTube. But what we have here, we have a really fun time together. And I just love that we have a great time together. So I thank each and every one of you for joining me this morning. Man, I was going through withdrawals last week. I was like, damn, what I'm supposed to, and my husband said to me, he said, so what you going to do with yourself? With that little smirk. Because he knew I was fiending. I was like, thank you all so much for all the gifts. Thank you so much. Oh, I met my live goal today. Thank you so much. I was fiending. But I worked on my garden. I did a lot of things that I ideally wouldn't have had time to do, or not even time. I just would have felt overwhelmed. I took the time to do them. I did more reading, just more things. YouTube, I probably won't be able to start YouTube until next week. It's still a problem with my computer situation. My other computer, it doesn't have the manpower to do what I needed to do. And it's just going to be extremely frustrating. So I'm going to do two different phones because, I got two phones. So I'll either do one phone YouTube and one phone TikTok and have to do it like that. But I can't keep using the excuse of my equipment any longer. I'm sick of doing that. To me, it's an excuse. And I don't like doing it. I am going to add a new poll to my Patreon because I want to ask folks, when it comes to my podcast, do you need to see me or do you just want to hear me? Because I have some people who, for them, it's more about the voice. They love the conversation, but they don't really need to see me. I don't really care on being on camera one way or the other. It don't really matter to me. To be honest, I don't really care to be on camera, but I will if that's what people want. But it doesn't really matter to me either way. But I do listen to my audience and what they tell me they want to hear and what they want to see. So I'll be putting up a new poll over on my Patreon about that. All the links in the bio. Don't forget, you can find me on YouTube, Patreon, Spotify. I also have a blog that I started blogging on Substack. So check out Substack. If you love my video commentary, I think you'll love the written commentary too. Having some great discussions on that as well. So check out the Substack. The link is in my bio. I thank all of you, each and every one of you, for joining me today. I'm going to be back online today at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I like seeing your face too, Lynn. Okay, well, I'll keep doing them that way. This week, I think I'm going to release one more remastered item because there was one more older episode that I really liked and I thought was really good, but the sound is trash. And so I've got to fix it. So I'll release that today, that remastered episode. And I remastered them because I know they're good, but I want to make sure the sound is good so people can actually hear what I'm talking about. Thank you all so much. Look, we got 70,000 likes in here today. Thank you all so much. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all of the shares this morning. Thank you for all of the gifts this morning. Thank you for all of the engagement. I greatly appreciate it. I'm so glad those videos helped a lot. Storyteller, look, those videos helped me get through the week last week too. Y'all know that some days I put up like 10 videos and I don't usually do stuff like that. Even though people say put up 10, 15, 20 videos, I ain't got the stamina for it. I ain't got the stamina for it, beloved. I just really, really don't have the stamina for that. And there are times when I'm in the middle of doing something, the last fucking thing I'm going to do is go look for my cell phone to document it. Like, what? What? I still want to know how those people are getting up out of bed and the camera's already there. That's what I want to know. They always make it seem like they just woke up and it was already filming. Like, how you wake up and the camera was already there? But whatever. I missed you too, Sanopa. I missed you too. But I want to thank you all so much. I will be back here online this afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like I usually am when TikTok don't give me no issue, right? I want to thank you all. And I always do this before I wrap up my lives. I want to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters. I appreciate everybody that sends gifts, but I certainly want to acknowledge the top 5 gifters. Number 1, beautiful storyteller. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 2, Kiana Black. Thank you. Number 3, beautiful, my dog is Charlie. Thank you. Number 4, beautiful Stacy. Thank you. Number 5, handsome Russ. Thank you, handsome. And I want to send a special shout out to number 6, Chris. Thank you, handsome. Like I said, I'll be back on here 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys have a beautiful day, ladies and gents. Don't let nobody live rent-free in your head today. Don't feed the trolls, and you can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. Peace, you guys. I'll see you this afternoon.